silent in the room. I'm working on a few equations, a few stories. You want to learn, you want to understand why and what brings this closer together. You just understand the area. So in this area, I'm going to use the moment. Is that good? Can you see that clearly? I'm having trouble with my focus. Seems like my camera no longer says what it used to say in my logic section. I'm gonna maybe look for a new logic section. Logitech download. Let me see if I can. How do I fix it? Logitech Advanced, Logitech Logitech camera. I don't know how to do it. We're in the middle of a video right now. I'm not sure if I should do it now. It's just not focusing properly. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going 2 by 2, 1 by 2. I have to create all these possibilities. And this possibility right over here. And what this one is telling me, because of the math and because of words that come out of those numbers, whether it's a reduced word or not, depending on how many letters there are. For example, if you have, what if I just did this with the light? If you had 4 letters, right away you can create an index. What if you only had 3 letters? How would 3 letters, if you wanted to use like 3 letters like this, right? Or what if there were 2? Which way would you put the 2 and then the voice? So you can put these or these 2, and this is the passage between the 2. Can you see the artwork that comes inside of it? It's almost like a Z that comes and creates these 2. And then in this one, it's just a straight line. So in this one's a block of 4, this is a block of 1, here we have a block of 1, here we have blocks of 4. So I go 4, the outside rim is 12, then 20, then 28, then 36. Then if I understand, it's 44 and 52. This is Earth. This is space. I don't remember any 36 letter words. I know CF for temperature, reverse each other. I know this is the cycle moon. I know that man is number 28. I know that 20 is 2 gates, 2 minus counting. When I say 2 gates, because I believe we look right over here. If it was this, then our 360 degrees is 120 of a 20. Unless we're looking at the first world as being perfect, opening up to this area over here, the cascade, and this opening area over here would be a total of 90 degrees. But it also owns this area over here, so it's 90-90, where this one divides. So the area between here, okay, and here that is no longer in the section is 180 and 90 is equal to 270. So 270 and 90 is 350. This is your beta gate, your house of base. You can also go P star. You want to go, you can go B8, you can go 138. Okay, you can go B6 and B8. And you can also use this terminology, which would actually be B at E, because it has the AC, and the AC for the at sign. This is for, this area would be a 4 block, and the 4 block runs on 50. This would be your plus, this would be your minus minus, this would be your minus plus, this would be a minus plus. So they're all the same except for this one. This is like the Mack truck. This is like the Chrysler. Upside down and backwards. That's the way they were made. I'm going to just take a 1 minute break so just to take a look at something. Okay. Then there's, I guess, the humming patch, right? Humming patch, which is 3 sides, 1 point, and 1 bottom. So the 2 sides, the 1 point, and the 1 bottom. The 1 bottom has just 3 corners to its own. But if you look from, this is 1, 3 because it's at the top, 1, 3 at the top, and 1, 3 at the bottom. It is 1 bottom with 3 corners. It is 1 bottom with, okay, with 3 corners. Okay, corners. And there is 1 fourth, like the fourth, right? But it's a 0 fourth. This is a 1 fourth because it's empty at the bottom. It's open. That's the way I want to look at it right now. At the same time, when it's created this way, if it was put together with 3 sides and a point coming from each side, this would be 1, this would be 2, and this would be 3. There would be 3, then there would be a total of 9. 3 different pieces came together, creating 9. This one's a little bit different. And at the same time, if I unfold it, right, it also looks like it goes in the distance, right? If I turn it this way, it looks like it goes in the distance. And it's pointing all the way down to the floor like a tall building, right? If I just show the surface of it, unless you're looking at it from the side. So in this one over here, it goes 1, and then it goes, this is 4, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, right. So when we get to the 4, and then we add the 12, it equals 16. And then once we add the 20 to the 16, we get to 36. Right over here in T20, right? In T20, count down 20, you get to where 36. You add on what is the 16 and 20 for the, right, the 16, and then you add on the 20 for the 36, 4 and 12 and 20, 36. Then you go and you add on the 28 equals to 64, and then you go add on the 36 and equals to 100. Then you add on the 44 for area space, and you create the day, and then to create the exterior, let me see what I just did. Yeah, 144, sorry, to create the day, and then you end up with 196 by adding on that 52. So what did we get here? Let me do that again. 4 plus 12 plus 20 plus 28 plus 36 plus 44 plus 52. So that'll be 96 over here. It'll be 64, 74, 84, 94, 95, 96, 100. It'll be 196 or 14 by 14. And we add this up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we have 14 by 14, 196. And the invert of that is 13 by 13, 169 over 196. When you come when the female and the male meet, they meet in the age of 13 and 14. They do not meet in the age of 12 and 11. Ken and Barbie did not meet at 12 and 11. 12 and 11, when the king and the queen come together, when the years are done. And what does that create? What is that 25? Let me see. What does number 25 represent? grace grace. And the other thing about 25, okay, it also represents a quarter. Now you can use the U.S. or the Canadian one to figure out what's on the back, but you can also look at 25 representing a quarter and 15. In 15 would be 15 minutes of the hour, which would be 1/4 of the hour representing Mars and Earth, 7 and 6, and the spirit of the house is 76. 13 and 14, the bar mitzvah and the bat mitzvah, the king and the queen. The king and the queen. Notice that the 11th card, which is a K, is a J jack. The 12th card, which is an L, is a Q queen. And the 13th, which is an M, is a K king. In French, it will be Roi d'un Valet. KLM. 11, 12, 13 are 2, 3, and 4, and that is our vibration. To what is, let me take another look, to what is 10, 11, and 12, which will be 1, 2, and 3, and that is our creation, our vibration, our creation, and it turns into life of 8, thus 0, into the mirror world of rock, the heaven, the cube. Also, number 25 anniversary is the silver anniversary. So 25, and the number for silver is 85. Okay, so let me get rid of that and back to the count. This will create a 10-10 situation or a C situation. It also represents the spirit matrix. And in order to get this 8, you have to get a 2.2. 2 times 2 plus 2 leads to 4 and 4, 8. The other way to get 8 is through 8 itself. 8 times 8, 64. 8 plus 8 equals to 16. 16 plus 64 equals to 80, But to go north with it is 71 and creates a gate. And your gate is the Q gate. And there's 2 gates for the mirror world for J. J is the 10th letter. This is the 17th. That is the simple reverse alphabet. Why J? Because A, B, C equals 6 plus 4 equals to 10. And now you've mirrored the world. If I'm using 4 corners, or if I want to create a square, all I need to do is add 1 more, and I get 2 free lines over here. And you notice that when I get the 2 free lines, I'm automatically showing angles. So here we have this standing up. We ended up with 196. Over here, we're going to create 1 more. I'm going to start to create it, but I want to jump. And besides that, I like to call this purple and Pegasus and 88, because both these words are number 88. Although this one's going to get reduced to 72, and this one refers to 69 for repeat letters. I just take them away and see what their base value is without repeat letters. So here I know it's 1/3 rotation in the moon. The moon is 216. This one over here, I'm just trying to figure out. I know this is rotation of the sun in the sun. I don't know exactly how it works, but when 8 is involved, the reverse of 88 would be 56. And now there's 53 8, 52 8, 34 8, 33 8, 33 6, 24 6, and 51. So 51 is Mars. So this number 51. It also represents a quarter of time. Quarter of time is 24-hour day, or the gateway. The gateway tells me electric company. 1 times 1, 1 plus 1 equals 1 and 2, 1 times 2, 1 plus 2. So the flow is within itself. 5 and 3 is created. This is going to end up to say, ho, ho, ho. The flow is 2 years old. The 66 reverse 88 opposes what shows up on the dice cube, and 8 and 8 becomes 7, 66 becomes 3. So this is your base flow. And it divides in the cubes. Wow, I think I went through all my cubes and I don't know where they are. Oh, here they are. So this is what the basic cubes is. We have 1 and we're going to use 2 and 6. So the opposite side is 5 and 1. 5 and 1 is Mars, 1/4 is time. This will say the Queen, 62. Or the Game 26, or the Game Cube, or the Game Queen, 62, 26, 88. It's Pegasus that is number 88. It is Purple that is number 88. The mathematics of this one over here, 64 and 15, Sun, breath, continued on to the IT system creation. What does IT mean? I mean, I'm IT expert. What is that terminology? It's some kind of panel. I look at the lines of computers. 7 times 2 will say win big red. So I would look at the win big red sun. And ideally, when we go back to the alphabet, there's also a reverse alphabet that goes with this, but I didn't finish this one over here. 7 times 3, 7 plus 3 is what's going to create your 31. This is the cube dot. This is your mirror world. This will also represent angels. This is the one spirit. I'd have to understand a little bit more. We're talking about also 8 inside of this one. So the October is said as octo, but it's the 10th month. But there's also other understandings to that. Not directly in this design. I don't have everything like in order when I do this work. I just show you some of the designs that come with it. So in this design, you have 4 corners over here and 4 corners over here. And you have 2 on the inside. So you have 8 and 1 and 1 equaling to your 10. If you want equal to your October, you close it down the sides over here and you end up with the offset just by putting 11. And the third 11 is in the center between this part. This can also be remanufactured, okay, in a different way. I'm just going to use 2 squares to make it bigger. You can manufacture it this way. And if you want, you can do the same thing in replica and manufacture it this way. And in between, you have that same scenario. You create the cube. So in this instance, this also, when you want to do it, and this also comes from the game roulette, because they already have it designed in the game, right? All it is that. And this area over here, let me redo this again. '16 and 19, 18, 21. Over here is 17 and 20. Yep, I can do that. Over here is 17 and 20. But over here, if you want to mark it with an X, okay, is 14 and 23. 2 and 3, 5, 1 and 4. 2 and 3, 5, 1 and 4, 5. But the mathematics, let's create that. 9, 11. 9, 11 comes in at the 6. Let's see if we can get this camera to look a little bit better. Not happy with the I wish I could fix my camera is not Logitech settings. I'm just checking for issues. Just trying to resolve an issue. Incompatible program. So I might have somebody in my camera. Anyway, we'll take care of it after. So we end up with this design here. Now the thing is, these two are red. And this one up here, 14, is red. And this one down here, 23 is red. Now the thing about this is these numbers in the center, 16, 17, and 18, equals to what is 34 and 17 equaling to 51. So this is Q gate. This is Q, A, G for the letter. It's also set as this set. This is a CD, like probably a CD-ROM, and what you can be doing, transferring the two worlds, is just spinning these two over each other. So whatever's coming down to the pole, right? And the question is, can it be offset? Let's say is it moving to step, right? And there should be at least 3 of them, minimum 3. You never lose. In fact, more than 3. You need to cover whenever you see the game, you got to cover everything. You have to know what's going on everywhere. So there's got to be multiple. I don't have any more. Anybody want to send me 100 of these? So besides that, the average relationship on this board is 37, 35, 39. And we have 16 and 19 equals 35. We have 18 and 20. We have 18 and 21 equals 39. And we have 17 and 20 equals 37. So we know what number 37 is. We know what number 35 is. And when you play the game with roulette, you pay you 35 to 1. So we know right away it's over here. So being over there, I take out the instrument that God gave us, and I take a look, 7, 4, 1 on the left, 3 and 3 between. Jesus Christ inside the sun, the energy of Jesus Christ, the mass. Jesus Christ, the mass. Mass is 33. Christ is 77. You stand them up, you knock it down at 110. And you knock it down in 2001. Or AJ, NJ, right? Or AGNJ. Now, regardless, okay, 2016, 76 times 76, 57, 76. But I take this off and I get 3760, which was 0 time in the birth of Christ. Now, when I do this, what I'm going to do next is this becomes 13 and 13, or 169. It's the interior of the exterior. Let's say this would be the rib. This would be the hub. The hub and the rim. And then you have the spoke, all delivering that information. And if this was a long wheel, you can pick up from this world and run inside of your world. I'm looking at from more than one perspective. After that, it becomes 4 by 4 equaling to that is 16. And this over here is say pi. Pi and pi are repeated very often in the math, and multiplication 4 times 4 plus 4 equals 16 and 8 plus 2 and 8, and 3 by 3 and 3 plus 3. So the F as in the sound of 5 and 9 is the I letter, the I 9. 13 and 14 is what divides 169, 196, and 8 through 13 is one side of the alphabet, and 14 through 26, 5, 8, one side of the alphabet, and 1, 1 4 to the other side. And to connect the 4 to the alphabet, it's 4, 5, and that's the stop passing the sun. Correct. Breathe it in, the ether. It's all over. Can't escape it. You can't see it. You can see the crystals in the sky. So this situation over here is the exact situation that's happening in the US. It only happens one time in that area. So I took it upon myself to understand that here's the one in the center divides the two. So we are either going to connect it to the lower house using 16, 18, and 6. Never have enough paper, right? Using 16, 20, and 18, I could do 2 with 2 dates, or what we're going to use, did I get that right? Yeah, or we're going to use 19 and 17 and 21, which is actually 40 plus 17. Did I get that right? 19 and 17, 36, 46, 56, 57. So this is 57. So in this connection, you get the moon. In this connection, 16, 18, 20. Let me just 16 and 18 and 20. So in this one, we get 34 and 20. We get 54. So we get the sun and the moon. 57 and 54 equals to 111. 37 by 3. 9 and 21. IU. Plug me in. Here we get 12 and 9. So the 12, 12 and 9, and we get 9 and 21. This will be IL. This will be time of the IT system because the mathematics will end up making 35, 9, 12, 37 numeric values of time. And that'll create 20 and 0, 9 equaling to 29. You can call it the birth, but the letters are I, C. The letters over here are C and E. You can also do the multiplication and end up with the O. For this would be the CEO. 3 by 5 is 15. 3 plus 5 is 8. So we have to like show or show. And 12 would be actually hat. I like to do it that way. It's not hat, it's tab, but I like to call it hat when it's completed. So this would be 47 and 29 equals to what is here to 76 if you want to look at it that way. Back into this, when we go to 54 and we go to 57, I like to break it down as to the first race, the second race, and the third race. You can get that. And then you have 19. Now the separation over here is between 18 and 19. 9 and 1. 8 and 1, 9 to the first 18. And then you have 19 to 36 to the second 18. When you add 1 to 18, it equals to 171. Because 19 and 20, which is S and T, like first and last and best and test and all the rest, which equals to 39, which are the angels. 1 and 2, creation of 3. In this one over here, you're going to end up with 485. 495. Unsure really which way I want to go with this. It talks about Neptune and Uranus coming together, 7 late planets. Why? It also talks about 5 and 4. This is the sun, the IT system was created in the sun, but built in the sun. 5 and 9 are inverse of each other, where the E world lives inside of 9. 4 is in the CH world, which starts at 4 and ends at 20th. It also ends at 9. In the first section of numbers, the CH world ends at 9. If you were playing the game of chords, you would see that 9 is the first singular ball that's played in the lower level. But what happens with 9 is it gets thrown into either number 1. It can be, sorry, 9 can be part of what 1 is, what 3 is, and what 5 is. When you do in the pool, we don't pass number 15. Okay, but I'm talking about the one dot in the deck of cards has 8 with it. So we talk about the 8 card. So it's showing up somewhere else. It's showing up in the 5. So if it shows up in the 5, it must show up in the 13. If it shows up in the 3, it must show up in the 11. If it shows up in the 1, it shows up in the 9, 9, 2, 4. That is our base relation. 92 to 24 hours a day, 9 days in 1 day for the Mayan cycle. This is equal to 216 or the diameter of the moon. The first cycle, cubic time. The bottom row is 60, the top row is 51 for Mars. And this is that actuality. Why do I do this? Because A, B, C, and after that, we do it. All the time. Even when we turn the dice key. The dice key if we're going to count, we're going to go 1, 2, 3. And we're going to get opposite 6, 5, 4. That's all there is. Although there's 6 even, it ends up to be odd when you break it into opposite sides. So once we stop at this one over here, the fourth one will begin to mirror. 1, 2, 3, mirrors 4, 5, 6. A, B, C, A, C, C. 1, 3, 2, 2, 1, 3. 4, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, or 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, whichever way you want to look. So we with this one with this one, which would give us 78. This one with this one would give us 77, and etc. These are the only two it's going to give us when it's telling us about letters 2 and 8 coming out to O, letter 7, 7, 14 coming out to N. I always refer to this as 5, 14, and 15 letters. The AD to the reverse of letters ML, going backwards and forwards in the alphabet, as well as CH, the first numbers in 5, 3.14151265. Just give me a minute and have a little bit of, just a little bit to drink over here to take a breath. Let me take a breath. Okay, give me a second. I need to check that the sound is working. Working over here. Looking at my, like the setup. Okay, it's working here. Just here. Maybe I started a little too early. If you come here and you want to watch, and you want to chat with me, you want to see what's going on, join me. Join me. Do not hesitate. Do not hesitate. Join me. Let me see what's going on here. Carving up the equation. Go to my stack time starting at 7:45. I didn't start too late. I sometimes don't see the. So there's one share. Who shared it? Because I shared it. How's that possible? Never shared it. So carving up the equation set video. Really? It hasn't been set up yet? Don't tell me that. Because I shared. Okay. And this is on YouTube, okay, and I like it myself. I'm going to show it on Twitter. I try to keep it entertaining. I don't want to bore anybody, but you know what? It's a slow roll, and I'm actually should be going slow. I'm teaching myself as we go. I'm learning as we go. Out of the photo, and there's no separation between us. So many great things. The moment you realize you're in the most advanced quantum technology in the universe. Absolutely. Jennifer, Absolutely. It's insane. It's insane how we don't realize it. How we're breathing, how we go with the flow. Hey, the flow is the wolf, the flow. The flow is, remember the words, great and big. And the repeating word, it's grandma. Or how about GRDMA, grandma? And how about great? Or how about A and GNR? And how about big? Because it's great and it's big and it's indicate because when you go with the flow, you go with the reverse, you go with the wolf. Numeric value 56, 2, 11, 20, and 29. Is that what it is? 29, 39, 39, 59, 60, 60. No, that's sorry. The word 2 equals to 38, 43, and 15. Sorry, so this is the wolf is 56, right? But the word 3, I keep getting them mixed up. It's 58, 58, 58, and 56. So it's 3. So 3 is in the flow of the wolf, the big great. Great. First, I like to look at this as Earth and Mars with divided world, the gateway. This is the gear, R and G. So this is part of the moon. This is the resident angel, 18 to 56, 3 parts of something besides the body. I think I have it up here that I'm watching myself. I have to remove that. And also in Facebook, it says I'm watching myself. I have to remove that too. I just had a comment from somebody. Okay. It's not art if you're using it to refer to the actual reality, meaning there is no merit saying but. The connection in words, this is what I do. I take things apart, the lie of the lie. You choose to think and see the way you think. I think and choose to say the way I think. It's in the thinking. It's a thought. Maybe it's nothing, but it ends up to be empty. It's empty. The two letters of 13 and 20 or B, it could be B empty. You can go to 31, but there is no number 31 letters. So I go to the basics of what it tells me as a child. That's what I do. So let me check out what the rest of this. Numerology is used to get whatever one desires to get out of it, not real. It's not art if you're using it to refer to actual reality, meaning there is no merit in bon, it's 1302 or a passage to the sun. This is a fantasy. Not every word does not tell the story you are trying to force it to be. It also does not mean good breakfast. It means good appetit and is meant to tell someone to enjoy the meal. Right, that's it. Bon appetit is to enjoy. So I didn't use the right wording. Absolutely, you're right. It's no different than reading two leaves of tarot cards. It's all woo and not real. So this is a non-believer, but that's okay. That's okay. It gives you the possibility to to expand your mind, right? For me, this is whatever game you want to call this, whatever you want to call it. It's regardless. This is what I put together, and some stuff makes it all the way to the end in the same fashion, but the word alone means enjoy. But I'm living here in my province, and the language just is such a beautiful word, and it means just enjoy your meal. But it's not half as nice as Bon Appetit, which is 2 and 15 and 14. So right away, I know it's one part of a split decision, 14 and 15. And that comes in for me, it's 5, separation to 3. right? Left, right, and the choice, you're reading it. And this is 1772592 132. I like that 8 inside of it. Right? Like it's plugging it in. Enjoy, like enjoy. Au revoir. So I have to look at, it's just like you look at condiments, you know, you have the ketchup, the mustard, the HP sauce, the Worcestershire sauce, and the Tabasco sauce. Well, when you say certain words like enjoy, see you later, hello, certain, I don't know what you call these words, they have to go into a certain category so to understand an equation a little bit different for what they're meant to be and what they can be used for numerically. So this is 20, 40, this is 73. Look at that. EI comes into it. AEI. I like that. AEI comes into this word. We have an association of vowels first from the E world and Mars divided. Actually, this would say you all three. Not sea though. Sea would be more of an earth word, and Mars would be earth and Mars together and the earth. The components are all Mars. And that's if right? Once I do this, right? This is not, it's going to be Mars through this angle. That's the way Mars has to travel this angle. Mars has to go through all the corners. Actually, it's through all the peaks, is what I should be saying. So my question is, if it's equally separated, will that be Mars? What if it is not equally separated? Now it's separated. Um, so let me get back to what I was doing here. We're going to do it on this side. So we have 1, and we have 8, and we have 16, and we have 24, and we have 32, and we have 30, we have 40, and here we have 48. But these two are locked together. These two are locked together, 100%. These could be free roaming. So over here, sorry, made a mistake. We have one more row, 48. It's the 48 and 40 get locked together. Those two get locked together, 40 and 48. So that would be 88. If we were locking them up 2 rows at a time, the next one would be 72. The next one would be 40. And the next one would be 8 and 1. So you'd be getting 1, 8, 4, 9, 7. 1, 8, 4, 2 and 7, 9, 8, 9, 15, 1, 6, 6, 7. If we would do this again, I go 1, 8, 4, 9, 7, 1, 8, 4, 9, 7, 1, 8, 4, 9, 7, 1, 8, 4. So we found out that in this situation, 3, 6, 9, 12, it took 15 numbers before we found the new beginning. That was the sweet 16, and the 17th one is to complete it, and the 18th one is up to get completed through its continuation result. 1 and 2, 3, 8, 3. This situation here, and I should take my time and draw it a little bit nicer. I just need to take a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me go through it. Look, that's me. Well, how's that possible? So this situation over here becomes 1. This whole area over here, if we close it here, okay, this area over here becomes 4 by 4. This becomes 2 by 4. Did I get that right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this becomes 2 by 4. This becomes 4 by 4. This one over here becomes 4 by 1. 4 by 4, 4 by 4. So any one of these will be 88 together, 2 by 4, and 1 by 4. Over here will be 8 by 2, 16, 16, 16, 16, 16, 16, 16. Over here will be 4, 4, 4, and 4. This base setup is the monopoly board. Outside rim, okay, is going to be 48. The rim on the inside is 40 and 32, and then 24, 16, 8, and 1. The total of all of this could be 925 right away. You have 5, 49, 71, 111, 1, 25, 49, 81, 121, 169, 13 by 13, 1, 6, 1, 6, all the way around. You have 4 by 4 areas, so I shouldn't be counting it as 44. It's 4 by 4, 16 total squares. And here 2, 4, 6, 8 total squares. Why did I say 16? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 16, 8. Oh, okay, 8 and 8 is 16. Okay, I have to clarify. 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. So they're all 8. I should have clarified. I should have did this right. I don't know why I put the 16. They're 8 and 8 equals 16. And I'm going to straighten it out and not jump over myself. These are also. This is 4. This is a 1 by 4. Okay, and it's a total of 4 areas. This is a 1 by 4. Okay, and a total of 4 areas. 144, 1,414 minutes in a day, 1,440 minutes a day. This is a 4 by 4, and it's a 16, 16, 16, 16 area. So it's 48 on the inside plus 12 equals to 60. You only can use 3 out of 4. So you never use the fourth one. That's just the way it is. I'm not going to explain it right now. Something to do with purple, something to do, I don't know. Can't have them all. You got to mirror something. There's no truth to that. It's 48 plus 1, 2, 3, 4 is 16 equaling to 64 over here. Over here, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 of them. You now have 64 and 64. 128 looks like they're building memory. Now what we're going to have is 2, 4, 6, 8. That's where the trains are. And do we have anything else? Did I make a mistake? I surely made a mistake somewhere. I want to do it again. I will have 6, 8 times 8 areas equal to 64. Looks like the separate, the test and secondary. Then I'm going to have 4 by 16 equals 64. Then this is 2, right? 2, 2, 2. So 2, 2, 2, 2 is 1776, 8 by 2, 2, 2. Then we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to have 4 corners. So we're going to have 4 by 16. This would be for the corner. And this would be 2, 4, 6, 8 for the train. Where did I get 4 by? Can you see this? 4, 8, 12. That's 16 here. Right. 16 inside. And this is the point. 16 inside. 4, 8, 12, 16. So now we're going to get 8 for the train. Did I do this right? 4, 8, 12, 16. 4 by 4, 4 by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. 8 by 8 is 64. 4 by 16 is 64. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 by 4 is 16. And 4 by 2. Right away, dividing dates by the train equals to 0, 8. 4 by 4 and 4 by 2. Space between day and night creates a 24-hour day. 80 with the heavens, 72. I think that's in the beta date, and it's time, something to do with time. So 88 in Pegasus. Right away, I know, it's 8. Right away. The outside total is going to be 88. This outside here in, okay, this is total. These two over here is 88. If you go first and last, it's 49. If you go second and last, it's 48. If you go third and last, it's 48. 48. And then the center one would be all alone is 24. First, second, and third, and then 24th, 24th hour day. So it's 73. This is when I'm counting this way. Do the count up, do the count down. The second way to do it is eliminate the first two areas. The reason for that, this is where we count something. So that's a core area. So now we have to restructure this area. And now we use 1, so it's now 15 is 16. And the 15 is 16 equals to 60 plus the 4 missing. Now the train that used to be 4 is now 3. And it's set up as 2, 3, 1, 1, 1, 3, 2. 1, 1, 1 is also noted to be the fourth of the roulette table. 1, 3, 36. And the average, coming to the average number, which is divided between 18 and 19, or 171 and 190. 180.5, I think, is that separation. Minus 9 plus 9. So 180, is that it? 180. Great. And that's the sun. This would be 180. This will be the sun. This will be the moon. And this one will be Mars. This one will be Mars date. The reason I say this is when you add up numbers all the way, okay, to number 18, to number 18, it equals to 171. Let me restructure it. When you add it up, it becomes 153. So I made a tiny error. Let me redo this and explain it again. It becomes 153, which says 8 sun. So the average, you get to 18, it equals to 171. So between 153 to 171 to 190. So the difference between here and here is 18. The difference between here and here connecting is 19. So the number that doesn't connect is 17 and 18. The number that connects is 18 and 19. I'm trying to see how the average is the separation. So it becomes 171.5. Is that what it is? 343. 190. This is 343, which is ironic because 7 times 7 times 7 equals to 343. Plus 21 equals to 364, 364 days, 13 by 28 minutes a year. This, by the way, says a sun creation in the quarter planet, and 59 is Mars, 35 is electric company. So this is how the Monopoly game works, and its rotation is 1. Let me do it. Let me see if I can do this on paper. The rotation of the Monopoly board from the inside out, going around in rings, is going to be 1, and then it's going to be 8 plus 8, and then it's going to be reach to 16. It's going to be 16 now. Then it's going to go to 24. Then it's going to go to 32. 40, 48. There's 3, 6, 7 rings in the Monopoly board. In the other board, it begins with 4, 12, 20, 28, 36, 44, 52, 60, 56. We're just going to continue on here. 1, 8, 16, 8, 8, 8, 8, 56, and 64. If you count it down to a single digit, it becomes 1, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we're looking at Chaldean on the 8. There's only 8 numbers in here. We've used them all up. We've used 1 twice. We have no 9. So when we begin over here, we have 4, 3, 2. That's our vibration. 1, 9, 8, 7, 6, 3. Counting everything to a single digit, we also can do the star system math, which means multiply everything and then add it to a single digit. Scrabble taught me that one. Here we'll end up with 7, 6, 15, 16, 12, 15, and 9. To be single digit, it'll be 7, 6, 6, 7, 3, which means 1. 7 and 5 is 12, 15, 15. So it would be 3, 6, 9, 6. So one way says this, the other way says that. I don't know what it all means. It says yes, I'm just looking into it. This one shows our vibration. Anyways, before I end the video, I just want to show you something that's really ironic for me, something that I found. I'm hoping that I can I wouldn't lose it. It was a calculation. Okay, it's over here. So here's the calculation. They say we're running on 440 first instead of on 432, which is our vibration. Notice that 666 and 234 equals to a 90-degree angle. We're at 117 or 7, 10, 11. 1 dot and 6 dot, 7. So there's 3 empties. And with the 1 dot, there's 8 empties. 8 and 3, 1 and 6 to 8 and 3 equals 7, 10, 11. 24 and 11 equals to 35. 6 and 7 equals to 13. 8 and 4. Pluto is planet. Planet is Pluto. So that's where we get it. So there's 3 sides to this. So on the 3 sides would be 7, 7, 7, 11, 11, 11. 33, 21, 54. Sun there. 27, 27 to a single digit. 27. 999. The house goes. Time goes. So what happens is when I do the multiplier to get this up to 440, I have to go 1.08 times 432 to get this number. Okay, the next number I do is 1.09, and it becomes this number, the reverse of it. So when I remove one from the other, it creates a single digit, 23519. Then when I remove it to a full digit, 8 minus 6 is 2, 7 minus 0 is 3, 7 minus 2 is 5, carry over the 1, 4, 9 carry over 4 over here, equals to 10, carry it over here, 389,000, we get the 432 vibration. We're missing it. These 2 numbers over here, 10.8 and 10.9. So within the sun and the moon, we have a separation of our vibration, or an added vibration. Where do I get this? I can keep going on. I get this as, first of all, it is at the gate, the key gate, 9 and 8. I get this because when everything works at 3, the 54 equals to the correct, it equals to the sun, it equals to the IT system. The 9 would be 19, 19, and 19, 10, 9, 10, 8, equaling to 57, regarding the moon, 111. So inside the cube, 6 turning over 1. If I do this, right, if I do that, and I do this, and then I do this one here, okay, that's the same sign as NASA, right? Here's Raphael 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus. There's still more math. Let me finish this. This would be 16. 10, this would be 13. 15, this would be 18. This would be 12. This would be 16. 9 is 17. This would be 18. And this would be 0, 9, 9, 7, 7. Wow. 9, 9, 7, 7. 4, 9, 3. Now, if I start to multiply it, it's going to tell me another story. 3, 9, 4. This is kind of think of what's coming here. Why is this? Oh, yes, this is the total. 99, Jupiter 13, dice to great dice. Purple house. Purple house when 4 and 12 come together. Separation 4 and 3, DC. When red and blue meet, it creates purple. It creates the numeric value of 67. This can be 3 and 3 and 3 and 4. Different ways to make these numbers look like different stories. Raphael 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus. Thank you for watching this video.